Unlocking your problem-solving skills, embracing creative solutions. Problems are inevitable. They will show up in your life, work, and ambitions. They will force you to make decisions, think creatively, and face your limits. But here's the truth you need to understand. Problems are not roadblocks. They are opportunities. Opportunities that demand you step into a new level of thinking. Opportunities that will either break you or build you. Every time you face a challenge, you're given a choice. Will you shrink from it, or will you rise to meet it? The real power lies not in avoiding problems, but in how you approach them. And this is your time to unlock the creative problem-solving skills that will change everything. Stop fixating on the problem. Focus on the solution. It's easy to get stuck. It's easy to feel like a problem is insurmountable when you're only seeing it from one perspective. When you're overwhelmed by the magnitude of the challenge, it feels like you're drowning, like the answer is somewhere far out of reach. But the truth is, the problem is not what's limiting you. It's your mindset that's keeping you trapped. If your mind is spinning with multiple solutions or you're caught in analysis paralysis, this isn't weakness. This is your energy wanting to move forward. But you need to redirect it. Shift your focus from the problem itself to the solution. When you start to shift your mindset from "I can't" to "how can I," you begin to see opportunities. Problems are not obstacles. They are puzzles waiting to be solved, and you have the tools to solve them. Creative problem solving. Break the mold and embrace innovation. You are not a robot programmed to follow the same steps over and over. You are capable of thinking beyond conventional solutions. It's time to dare to be different. When you're faced with a problem, don't automatically fall into the trap of doing what everyone else does. Think outside the norm. Creative problem solving means finding new, unconventional ways of tackling a challenge. If you keep using the same method, you'll keep hitting the same walls. You are capable of seeing things others can't. You just need to trust your own creative instincts. The solution you're looking for isn't something someone else can give you. It's something that you will create. But it requires stepping away from the familiar, from what feels comfortable. The greatest breakthroughs come from breaking the mold. Failure is your teacher, not your defeat. Failure will happen. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. And when it comes, you need to understand one powerful truth. Failure is not defeat, it's feedback. Most people fear failure because they see it as the end of the road. They see it as proof that they aren't capable, that they're somehow inadequate. But let's flip the narrative. Failure is a signal to adapt. It's a sign to evolve. Every time you fail, you've learned something invaluable. You've gained clarity, insight, and new direction. And without that information, you're just guessing. Perfection is overrated. What you need is progress, action, experimentation. Every failed attempt brings you closer to the perfect solution because it forces you to refine your approach. The most successful people don't avoid failure. They embrace it, they learn from it, and they let it fuel their next move. Stop waiting for the perfect solution. The solution will come through action, through trial, error, and learning as you go. Unlock your problem-solving potential. It's time to take what you've learned and put it into action. These steps are your blueprint for solving any problem that stands in your way. 1. Define the problem clearly. Take ownership. The problem cannot control you if you define it. Stop letting it loom over you like an unscalable mountain. Write it down, break it down, own it. Once you have a clear understanding of the issue at hand, it loses its power over you. 2. Challenge the conventional. Think beyond what's comfortable. Don't just think about the problem in the way you always have. Challenge the assumptions you've made about it. What if everything you believe to be true about this challenge is wrong? What if there's an entirely different solution out there waiting for you to uncover it? This is where creativity thrives, in the willingness to ask what if and push beyond the limits of conventional thinking. 3. Embrace imperfection. Act, even when it's messy. Perfection is a trap. Stop waiting for the ideal solution to fall from the sky. Take action, even if it's not perfect. You will never find the right answer until you start experimenting. Every step you take will lead you closer to the right solution, but that requires movement, and movement starts with imperfect action. 4. Celebrate every step of progress. Every action, every decision, every trial is progress. Don't wait for the final solution to celebrate. Recognize the momentum you're building. This is how you gain power. Each step you take is one step closer to the outcome you want. 5. Act immediately. The time to begin is now. Don't wait, don't overthink. The time to act is now. Every second you hesitate, the problem holds more power over you. Start with the first step, take immediate action, and keep moving forward. There's no time to waste. You are capable of solving this. It's not a question of whether you have the ability to solve the problem in front of you. You do. You have everything you need to create the solution. The only thing standing between you and success is your willingness to act. The power is within you. It's always been there. The moment you choose to trust yourself, take action, and move forward, the solution begins to unfold. You are not bound by your circumstances. You are defined by how you approach them, and you will solve this problem. Take control. Create the solution. There's no waiting for the right time or the perfect solution. The solution starts now. You are the one who will solve this problem. The answer is inside you, waiting to be unlocked by your action. Stop letting hesitation, doubt, or fear stand in your way. The world doesn't need more excuses. It needs you, taking action, creating solutions, and rising to the challenge. You have the power to solve this problem, to push through the uncertainty, and to create a path forward. Take control. Create the solution. It all begins now.